In our user video today, we introduce our reversing lights and show you how easy the installation can be.
Reversing lights are crucial for maneuvering even in darkness where visibility is limited, on transporters, trailers, semi-trailers, farm machinery, wherever there's space to fit them. And you can go ahead and basically provide yourself with additional light and safety.
Our reversing lights are also the perfect companion for ensuring safety in road traffic.
And since the year of the year, there's a new legal rule. This means that for vehicles longer than 6 meters, it is allowed to enhance visibility. Consider installing anywhere from 1 to 4 extra reversing lights. This will substantially improve visibility when you need it most. The crucial factor in installation is ensuring that I illuminate no more than 10 meters behind my vehicle. Thus, I avoid the risk of dazzling the traffic behind or others while maneuvering.
Our reversing lights are certified according to ECE R, and some also according to R. The R signifies electromagnetic compatibility and additionally has approval according to R. This work light is also approved for use as a reversing light.
And the standards that Jens just listed, all our lights have them. This means that if there's a question, or if it comes up, for example, where the 2V says, what's going on here? Our lights are tested for this, and thus also approved as these additional reversing lights.
On the light, we can see the designation indicating its use as a reversing light as well. This functionality makes it highly versatile. We'll now show you how simple the installation is in practice.
Now we have prepared our work light here, which is also approved as a reversing light. Here we have the bracket included, which is basically part of the delivery. Beforehand, we went there and put a plug on it. That means the socket on one side and the plug on the other. This is our Deutsch Mini, the DTM system. Our aim here was to make a professional plug so that we also had a watertight connection. If the light has this feature, the connection should naturally have it too, and of course later on, so that we have the option to quickly replace it without needing to open a crimped or soldered connection, for instance. Now we simply proceed. We have already prepared something in the upper area here. This means we now have our rivet nut in place where we now install our light. So now I take the ratchet in hand. Now I connect my prepared plug connection. We have now laid the cable and now we tighten the Allen screw. Naturally, we pay attention to the angle so that we only have a 10-meter light area behind the vehicle.
We have now laid the cables vehicle specifically correctly. We have connected them with plugs, as PT mentioned beforehand, so that we can easily replace them in case of a defect. Now PT, please, let's engage the reverse gear. We see the function is given, and we can now look freely backward again. Even in the dark, we now see everything happening behind our vehicle. Our reversing lights can be used in various light intensities, depending on the work application. They are multi-volt reversing lights, meaning both 12 and 24 volts are usable.
The fitted reversing spotlight has a luminous intensity of 1440 lumens with an IP of 760. It has the same luminous intensity, but with an IP of 69. Now we boost the light levels. Here we have 2160 lumens with IP 69K. Here too, we have an IP 69K, but now with 2200 lumens. This means it's not just a small light, but a high light intensity. IP 69K also means pre-blow.
Not only robust, but above all suitable for the use of steam cleaners, hot cleaners, exactly.
This means it's waterproof, so no need to worry.
With our reversing lights, you can of course maneuver safely even when it's dark. It is also an increase in overall safety, exactly.
And here in our work light brochure, which is up to date, we even have a separate section at the back just for the reversing lights. Here we have illustrated each one again with all relevant details, including lengths, sizes, light colors, and brightness. And there you can always find the most suitable option for your vehicle requirements.